Kokomo Lantern's video coverage of the 2023 municipal elections. Today I am here with Adrienne Akers, who is running for Kokomo Common Council at large. Adrienne, thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely.
And could you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I was born and raised here in Kokomo. I spent a lot of time trying to get out of Kokomo in my younger years. I moved to California, had a kid, and came back. My whole perspective had changed. And so what I did was come back here, decided that I wanted to just make Kokomo the place that I wanted to stay and the place that I wanted my kids to stay. And so I've worked ever since I've been back here on just that.
Sure, and you've done a little bit. So tell me a little bit about the things you've done to make Kokomo your own.
All right. So I taught at Elwood Haynes Elementary for several years. I was a kindergarten teacher there. I taught at Northwestern as well. And so I worked with some of the city's most at-risk kids at Elwood Haynes and working just to get families to understand the importance of education and getting everybody on the right track, moving towards education for kids. And so that was huge for me. And then after I did that, I started running the farmers market. And that is just all about community, just celebrating all of the amazing things about Kokomo. So to me, every Saturday I got to have a party. That's what I did. For 10 years, I planned a weekly party for Kokomo during the summer. But it wasn't just about fun for me. It was also about making sure that everybody in our town had access to quality food, that farmers were celebrated, and that they were able to find an avenue to sell their goods. Making sure that we continue to get kids into agriculture and get young adults into agriculture is really important. And at the time I took over the market, that just wasn't happening. So it was really important to me to kind of make as much as I was able to make farming cool again, to make it something that people felt like they had a place to go to sell things. And then to just celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit that I feel like is such a part of Kokomo, and getting people on the right track to opening businesses and those kinds of things.
So what then possessed you to run for city council?
Well, first and foremost, with everything I've done, I am a mom and I am a wife and I am a daughter. And so pretty much everything that I have tried to accomplish and that I continue to strive to accomplish comes from that base. Like I said earlier, I want my kids to want to stay here. I want to help them have quality education, access to quality experiences. I want my parents to have access to affordable housing and quality health care as they get older. And I want my family and all the families that I know of to live in safe neighborhoods. And so, I really feel like there's a growing political divide, but I really feel like no matter what side you're on, where you come from, that is what we all really want. We want to have safe, happy families and safe, happy cities. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to make happen.
So if you are elected in the fall, what would you like to accomplish as a councilwoman?
So there's so many small little things. I really want to address food deserts. I really want to make sure that we're truly prepared for what's getting ready to happen in our city as the battery plant opens. I think that's going to be amazing for our city, but I think there are some things that we're not all really thinking about that may happen. And we need to be, making sure that everybody's going to have access to affordable health care, that those food deserts are eliminated so that people can get food, in our city. But really, at the heart of it all, I think, is that I want to return balance to the city council. I want to return transparency to the city administration, and I want to make sure that people in Kokomo feel like the city administration is working for them, that it's listening to them, and that it truly represents who they are, and make sure that the amenities that somebody has in one part of the city are the same as somebody has in another part of the city, no matter where they work, what their job is, what their socioeconomic status is. We should all have access to safety and to a high quality of life. And that's what I want to make sure that we are doing. And I want to, again, just make sure that the people of Kokomo know that their government is working for them. I think that's very important.
Very good. Well, again, Adrienne will be on the ballot this fall as a Kokomo Common Council at-large candidate, which means everyone in the city will have an opportunity to vote for that race. Stay tuned. We will have more videos with the candidates coming up very soon.